My name is Kayla, and I have lost almost 100 pounds. And these are 10 things I can do now I couldn't do 100 pounds ago. So without further ado, number 1, tie my shoes and put on socks. To tie my shoe, I literally could not do that right there. My calves were so large that it really limited how much I could bend at the knee. And so I could probably get my foot right back up to the top of my shins. And to finish it, I had to literally grab the ends of my pants and wrench my leg up into this position just to get my shoe on my foot. Which at that position, all the extra fat in my belly was compacted in because I'm reaching over here trying to get this thing. And what did it do? It squashed all my organs and my lungs, which made it really hard to inhale and breathe. So at this point, I really had to tie the shoe fast because if I didn't, I was going to be out of breath and gasping for air. Not a fun thing to do. but at that point, I put my leg down because my shoe is on, and I have to do it all over with leg number 2. Number 2, walk or stand for a significant amount of time. As I've mentioned in my videos, I could not walk for more than 10-15 minutes at a time without my back wanting to break. And I couldn't even walk halfway around my block. My neighborhood block, trust me, my neighborhood block is really, really small. Now I can walk 7 miles and still have energy left to spare. Thank God. 2 definitely goes into number 3 because number 3 is I can go to work. I couldn't stand for 10-15 minutes at a time. Work was definitely out of the question. Much less picking, carrying, bending, twisting with things for 4 to 8 hours at a time. It all just seems so impossible to me. Now I can and do have a job, and it is one where I'm constantly on my feet for 4 to 8 hours a day, and I have to be able to lift at least 50 pounds. So, wow, big difference. 4 is sleeping, snoring, and apnea. Ugh. That one pretty much speaks for itself. When you wake yourself up at night because you're so loud you can't even sleep, it is absolutely the worst. I never had apnea and I never had snoring until I gained the weight. And then it was just constant all the time. Now that I've lost the weight, completely gone again. Thank God, because I absolutely couldn't sleep. I would wake myself up. I was constantly tired. I felt like a zombie because I wasn't getting any sleep. I was waking up over and over and over at night. That one I have never been so happy to get rid of in my life. 5 is wear button-up jeans and pants. Goodbye plus size, hello standard clothing. Number 6, not one you normally think about, but it's one that really affected me. And it was I couldn't go on carnival rides or amusement attractions. And with my daughter, I wanted to be in those. I'm the kind of person who actually wants to be on those kind of rides. And they're so much fun for me. I couldn't do it with her anymore. I had to sit and watch her. And that was absolutely heartbreaking. And I am so excited that I am under the weight limit and I can buckle in, because half the time those seat belts that they put you in and or the ones that go over you and stuff, I wouldn't lock. It was so embarrassing when I would have to get off one. Like, seriously humiliating. Number 7. Now this one is a little bit raw and personal, so I'm going to be as PC as I possibly can because nobody likes talking about the subject, but it is performing daily hygiene tasks. When you can't go to the shower without needing a long-handled brush and soap to reach certain areas because you're so big your arm won't go back there, that's embarrassing. When you can't do a number 2 without reaching through number 1 because your arm won't go back around your booty, Not fun. Not fun. In fact, that happened to be I think the lowest part of my life was not being able to go to the bathroom correctly. Number 8, getting into a car comfortably. If you cannot get into the car and your feet cannot reach the pedals without your stomach rubbing on the steering wheel, that's annoying. And it's very uncomfortable and it's absolutely embarrassing. It just really is, especially if you have other people in the car. 9 is sit in a normal size chair. And that's why I'm in this thing. This is my chair that I have in my dining room table. And it is different than all the other chairs at my dining room table. Because my dining room table has regular sit-down chairs. Have you ever sat in a chair and broke it? Because I have. Not fun. Not fun at all. And I had to have very sturdy, very well-built chair or an extra wide one. And who wants the extra wide chair? I mean, it's bad enough you have to go to the doctor's office and sit in that one because all the other ones are too little. But to have it in your own home, absolutely the worst feeling. And number 10, my favorite of all, no more heartburn. Oh my gosh, heartburn. I hate heartburn more than anything on this planet. And when you can't eat without having heartburn, when you can't lay down at night when you're having heartburn, you definitely can't lay on your stomach because that's instant heartburn. It's all over the place. If you're woke up in the middle of the night because it creeps up and literally blocks your airway and you start choking to death on it, that's absolutely the most miserable thing on the planet. And it's gone. It's all gone. I don't have it. I haven't had heartburn in, I think, 6 months. 6 months. I've never been more grateful to lose something than the stupid heartburn. And that is 10 things that I couldn't do 100 pounds ago that I can now. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you on Friday. Bye.